Hello everyone, my name is Tengku Mohd Haikal bin Tengku Mohd Nasir, and I am thrilled to be here today. As dedicated student in the business management program, I have developed a strong interest in understanding the dynamics of the digital workforce. Today, I will be reflecting on two crucial topics that are increasingly relevant in our modern job market. First, digital skill development and remote work strategies. These areas are not just busy work, they are represent the foundation of how we engage in work today, especially in freelancing and digital entrepreneurship. Specifically, I will focus on my learning experience in crowdsourcing, fundamentals, and marketing for digital workers, which have provided me with valuable insight into how technology is reshaping the way we connect, collaborate, and market ourselves in a digital environment. The primary goal of this presentation is to share the insight I have gained from my self-reflection assignment, illustrating how these concepts have influenced my understanding of freelancing, the skill I have developed, and their practical application for my future career. I aim to highlight the importance of effective self-presentation and strategic marketing in competitive online landscape, as mastering this skill is essential for anyone looking to thrive as a freelancer or digital worker. In today's world, digital skills are not just an advantage, they are a necessity, especially as the workforce evolves with advancement in the technology. Furthermore, remote work strategies have become increasingly vital, particularly in light of recent global change that have shifted how organizations operate. Understanding how to navigate this new landscape will open up greater opportunities for collaboration and success. As I reflect on my experience, I will also discuss the challenges I faced and the lessons I learned along the way. This insight not only shaped my approach to freelancing, but also contribute to my personal growth. Preparing me for the complexities of the digital economy, I hope to inspire others to embrace this skill and adapt to the ever-changing work environment. Now, let's dive deeper into my personal learning experience and explore how the principles I learned have transformed my approach to freelancing. In my personal learning experience related to the digital workforce concept, one pivotal moment occurred when I created a profile on a top freelancing site, applying insight gained from the freelancing breakthrough module. At first, I held the belief that having strong technical skill alone would be sufficient to attract clients in the competitive freelancing landscape. However, this perspective shifted dramatically as I delved deeper into the process. I quickly learned that an effective profile is not just important, it is crucial for distinguishing oneself among a sea of competitors. One significant challenge I encountered was underestimating the importance of a well-structured profile and the intricacies of the bidding process. Initially, I approached the bids with a lack of true understanding of the project requirements. This oversight leads to missed opportunities and feeling of frustration as I realized that potential clients were often looking for freelancers who presented themselves effectively and comprehensively. To overcome this challenge, I took proactive steps to improve my approach. Engaging in discussion with peers proved invaluable. I gained insight from their experience and learned about the elements that make a profile compelling. Additionally, I dedicated time to analyze successful profiles on the platform, identifying key features such as professional overviews, portfolio sample, and strategy use of keywords that made them stand out. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I focused on enhancing my own profile by ensuring it included a polished professional overview and relevant sample of my work. This not only showcased my skill but also conveyed my value to potential clients. Furthermore, I shifted my bidding strategy. Instead of submitting generic proposal, I began to conduct thorough research on each project, allowing me to tailor my bids to align more closely with the specific needs and expectations of clients. By clearly stating my value proposition in bids, I was able to present a compelling case for why I was the right fit for the project. This experience has not only transformed my approach to freelancing but has also instilled in me a deeper appreciation for the art of self-presentation in the digital marketplace. I now understand that success in freelancing is not solely about possessing skill, it is equally about how effectively one can market those skills to attract opportunities. As I continue my journey in the digital workforce, I am committed to applying this lesson and further refining my strategy to enhance my professional growth. In my journey through the freelancing breakthrough module, I developed two crucial skills that are highly relevant to the digital workforce. Profiling and strategic buying. Profiling involves the ability to create an attractive and professionally freelance profile that captures the attention of potential clients. In today's competitive online marketplace, where freelancers are vying for the same opportunity, having a standout profile is essential for securing projects. I learned not only how to effectively highlight my strength but also how to incorporate relevant keywords. This means that when clients search for a specific skill, my profile is more likely to appear in their result, increasing my chance of being noticed. Strategic buying, on the other hand, complement profiling by equipping me to craft tailored proposals that align closely with client needs. This skill is vital for successfully landing freelance projects, as it allows me to demonstrate a clear understanding of what clients are looking for and how I can add value to their project. During the module, I came to understand that a generic proposal is often overlooked. Clients are more inclined to respond to bids that reflect carefully consideration of their unique requirement. For instance, I apply my profiling skill by revamping my freelance profile to better showcase my ability. I focus on presenting a cohesive narrative of my experience, emphasizing key achievements and including relevant portfolio sample. This transformation makes my portfolio not only more appealing but also more informative, allowing potential clients to grasp my capabilities at a glance. As a result, I noticed an uptick in profile view and inquiries from clients, validating the effectiveness of my effort. Looking ahead, I plan to utilize my strategy buying skill by truly researching job posting before posting proposal. I will take the time to understanding the specific challenge a client is facing and customizing my proposal to address those needs directly. For example, if a client posts a job requiring graphic design for a marketing campaign, I will highlight my relevant design experience, suggest ideas that align with their goals, and incorporate how my past work can translate into success for their project. By doing so, I aim to increase my chance of success in the digital workforce, as clients will appreciate the tailored approach and recognize my commitment to delivering value. Overall, the skills I developed in profiling and strategic buying are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that I will continue to refine and apply in real world scenario. By mastering this skill, I am positioning myself for a greater success in the ever-evolving landscape of freelancing and the digital economy. In reflecting on my experience in the freelancing breakthrough module, several key takeaways stand out that will guide my future endeavors. Firstly, I have to understand the importance of effective profiling, which significantly boosts visibility in the competitive digital workforce. A well-crafted profile not only showcases my skill but also attracts potential clients. Additionally, I learned that strategic buying is essential for aligning my proposal with client needs, thereby increasing my chance of securing projects. To enhance my digital competencies in the future, I plan to engage in the online course and webinar focused on personal branding and negotiation strategy, ensuring I stay updated on industry trend and best practice. Furthermore, I will actively seek freelance opportunity that challenge me, allowing me to apply and refine my skill in real-world scenario. To improve systematically my skill, I will adopt strategies such as setting specific goals for profile adjustment, actively seeking for feedback from peers, and regularly review successful profile to identify effective technique. By integrating this strategy into my professional development, I aim to build a robust freelancer career and navigate the evolving demands of the digital economy effectively. To enhance the course and provide future learners with a more enriching experience, several practical suggestions can be implemented. Increasing interactive activity by introducing live workshop and real-time buying exercise would allow students to apply their skill in practical setting, gaining immediately feedback that enhance their learning. Additionally, incorporating case study of successful freelance would provide real-world insight, helping learners visualize effective application of the course material. Facilitating group projects can foster a sense of community, encouraging collaboration and knowledge sharing among students, which expose them to diverse perspective and experience. Furthermore, implementing mentorship program that pays students with experienced freelance would offer personalized support, providing insider tips and practical advice to navigate the challenge of freelancing more effectively. Lastly, regularly updating course content to reflect the latest trend in freelancing will ensure that learners are prepared for the evolving demands of the digital workforce, equipping them with relevant and timely skills.